What is up, guys? Easy here, and over the next couple weeks, I'm probably going to be showing you some Subterror combos. Obviously, I've been obsessed with this deck since the very beginning of it, and cards like Archer really take this deck to the next level. I don't know if this deck's super competitive yet, but there's definitely some cool combos you can do, and that's what I'm a huge fan of. So anyway, I want to show you probably the most basic combo that you could imagine in Subterrors with Metalfoes. I do think this is the correct way to play them. I know when I posted the combo videos last time around, I gave you a lot of different entrants to choose from. I think just on a basic level, though, Metalfoes are the way to play Subterrors just because of the interaction with Archer. But anyway, any hand that you open any Metalfoe, a Hidden City, and then either Archer or Nemesis Warrior, you can do this combo. And it's pretty good. It's +3 for what that's worth. Anyway. So if you have these three cards, first you're going to play Hidden City to search whatever Subterror you need at that point. The Nemesis Warrior is usually the go-to choice just for setting up your plays because you're going to be discarding it. But anyway, that's first step. Then you're going to normal summon Archer, obviously. So now you have these two in hand. You're then going to activate whatever Metalfoe you have in your Pendulum Scale. Use its effect to pop the Archer. That's going to trigger Archer after you set probably Metalfoes Fusion. I guess Counter could be a good choice as well. But Archer's going to trigger, setting Stalagmo face down offense mode. From there, you're going to activate Hidden City to flip Stalagmo up, discarding the Nemesis Warrior, and then getting you any two random draws at that point. And then you're going to use Stalagmo's other effect to set himself face down. So at this point, you're pretty set up here. So you've gotten 2 free draws. You have a fusion or counter set, as the case may be. You have 1 pendulum scale. You have a Nemesis Warrior Engrave, which is super important. If your opponent attacks Stalagmo, you're going to probably get 2 more free draws, and you're going to special Nemesis Warrior. So you're kind of set up here, and it is a +3 because you're ending with 6 cards. But things get really crazy really fast, which I'm going to kind of talk about in the next couple of videos here. If you have like a Terror Top, or if you drew into like a pre-prep at that point, or even just a couple more Metalfoes monsters, or like if you had all of this but like a Gofu, you can do like a lot of different plays. And I think what the takeaway from this quick combo video is that the real meat of a Subterror deck is going to actually be these 2 cards. Nemesis Warrior was always like the best Subterror in the previous iterations of this deck just because it could dodge effects. It could bring the Subterrors from your deck straight and contribute stuff. You could bring it back from the graveyard. That was the key part to a lot of the combos that I showed earlier. In this case, all that still applies, but also we're going to be talking about Archer a lot. Archer's ability to just bring a Subterror from the deck without any other monsters on the board. Obviously, you need a Pendulum Skill to pop it, or I guess you could use a couple other things to destroy it, but you don't need like a double normal summon. I mean, the problem with Nemesis was that you needed another monster to send to the graveyard to actually special the Subterror. But with Archer, as long as you just have 1 Archer and 1 Metalfoes, you're pretty much set. And similarly, it kind of eliminates the issue of needing to have cards that just like set themselves, because if you have like if you just have these 2 and then like a handful of like big Subterrors, you can just pop the Archer, special summon Stalagmo, and face up defense mode, and then use its effect to set itself face down, thus triggering a Subterror in your hand to special summon itself, and then just get all the Subterrors out of your hand. Whether or not that's going to come up a lot, it's hard to tell, but it's always good to have the option. There's some other synergies with the Metalfoes that I'm sure we'll talk about when we finally get to the deck profile. But yeah, this is just like the basic Subterror combo with Metalfoes. It's really the groundwork for a lot of the other combos, but I just thought I would show you this so that we have a starting point for when I'm doing the more complicated combos, so you guys know at least what the basic interaction between these 2 archetypes is. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.